And we're back. And this is video S3.2, which is solving multi-step equations. And we're looking at questions that don't require simplification at the start. And we're basically using SAMDEB to solve. Okay, remember SAMDEB? Bedman's backwards, so we're going to use addition, subtraction first to get the variable on one side, the numbers on the other, and then we're going to be doing multiplication and division to get the variable alone in itself. Some of the very last questions are going to be ones probably that may have exponents and brackets in it, but we're not touching those yet because, we're still learning. All right, let's do it. So I highlighted my variable. So we got 6x plus 18 is 24. So I'm going to use addition and subtraction to move the 18 over to this side because I want my variable by itself. Minus 18, minus 18. X is going to be 24 minus 18 is 6. Oops, I lost my 6. So one step at a time. This disappeared. It was 0, so we didn't have to write it again. Now we've got 6 times x is 6. Divide by 6. 6. X is equal to 1. Be surprised how often students write 0 there. 6, anything divided by itself is 1. Right, 5x minus 8 is 27. So we're going to add 8 to move it over. I shouldn't have said that. It's actually, I'm going to add 8 so that these two cancel out. And it does move over to the other side. So 5x is equal to 27 plus 8. And my brain has disappeared. 27 plus 8 should be, oh no. Haven't had my coffee yet this morning, folks. Let's try that. 27 plus 8. Oh, yeah, it's 35. See, the best of us have moments where, oh, just give me the calculator. It makes life so much easier. Divide by 5, divide by 5. X is equal to 7. Circle that. Make life easy for the person who is maybe marking our stuff or for yourself for later on. 10 minus 6b is negative 104. Well, I need to move the 10 over. So minus 10, minus 10, minus 6b. Don't lose the negative. I hope that your brain, as soon as you see a bunch of negatives in there, says, be careful, because that's where the mistakes happen. 104 minus 104 minus 10 more is minus 114. Divide by 6, right? Negative 6, because you divide by exactly what's there. So B, 114 divided by 6 is equal to 19. Ooh, some of you may notice that I cheated there. I know that a negative divided by negative is going to give me a positive. So I didn't bother putting it in there. If you want negative 114, whoops, negative 114 divided by negative 6, I still get 19. Put the negatives in when you do this. I don't bother because I'm very comfortable with my signs. Anyway, let's take a look at this one. Ooh, this is cool. Look at that. 3a plus 1 is equal to 5 minus 7a. There's a lot of ways to solve this. I am going to choose. I generally don't like negatives because that's where I screw up. So if I can keep my variable positive, I will do that. So I'm going to move the 7. I'm going to cancel it out on this side, which gives me 10a plus 1 is equal to 5. Now, I'm going to move minus 1, 10a, 5 minus 1 is 4. I'm a little concerned because this doesn't look like it's going to come out as a whole answer, whole number. Oh well. So a is equal to 0. You can leave it as, don't leave it as 4 over 10. If you want to leave it as a fraction, divide both by 2 and get 2 over 5. or just cheat and use your calculator. This one makes me want to check because I thought all of these questions had whole number answers. So 3a plus 1 is equal to 5 minus 7a. Everywhere we see an a, we put in 0.4. So 3 times 0.4 plus 1 is equal to 5 minus 7 times 0.4. 3 times 0.4 should be about 1.2 plus 1. Notice when you do a check, you never move stuff left to right. You actually work down. There's no moving from side to side. So we got 5 minus 2.8. I don't want to make a mistake on this. So 3 times 0.4, 1.2, 7 times 0.4. Now, this is just my word calculator. It's somehow reset to give me fractions first. So if I just figured out that if I keep hitting that one button, it'll change it for me. 2.8, so we're good. So 1.2 plus 1 is going to be 2.2 is equal to now 5 minus 2.8 is 2.2. To me, that's a legitimate check. When we did it up here, I was just doing it to remind you how to do a check. But I was kind of concerned that I'd made a mistake, and that's what checks are about. Now that I know that 2.2 is equal to 2.2, I know my question is right. Last couple of questions. So we got 11 plus 6x is 65. Subtract 11, we need to get it to the other side. Basically, we're collecting the numbers on one side, variables on the other. So 6x is equal to 54. There we go. Divide by 6, divide by 6. X is equal to 9. Last one, 15 is equal to 2x minus 9. Add 9 plus 9. 15 and 9 is 24. Is equal to 2x. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. X is equal to 12. Circle, circle, circle. And there we go. That is level 1, part 1 of solving equations. These ones, you know, if it was my test, you'd have a few of these. They're kind of, you should be able to do them fairly easily. They're not challenging yet, but this would be good questions to start with. All right, thanks.